I wish I was making this up, but I'm not. Fartcoin has just passed Bitcoin and XRP. And I guess it makes sense. It's right after Christmas. Everybody sat down for the holidays and they started talking about, family that hasn't seen each other or friends in a long time. What happened in the last year, mom and dad? What happened in the last year or the last couple months, son or daughter? You know what some people said? I bought Fartcoin. Yep, that's right. Fartcoin is up 257,000%. So it already beat Bitcoin and XRP on a price move, right? On a percentage gain. Pretty exciting, right? There's a lot more going on here. But I guess at this point, we might as well be just going, hey, if you didn't buy Fartcoin, you might as well be a crazy chicken, right? Nah, not really, because we are not, and this is something that I really want to warn people about, because why wouldn't you buy Fartcoin? I mean, here, let me read the about section of Fartcoin real quick. This is really good. And if you own Fart, hashtag it and let me know how much you've made, because I'm going to tell you right now, good job, but be careful, because you have to understand there are a group of people, and my hats off to the developers of this one. They're making a lot of money right now, and they're going to sell you all their crap. Fartcoin, the about section. Fartcoin is a meme coin with a mysterious connection to the concept of gas. Now, I know it's a play on words. They're thinking about gas fees, right? In blockchain theory. But the main purpose is based on humor. It's silent but wealthy. Dude, I mean, now you got to admit, there's a lot of people that bought it early, and think about it. They're just cruising around going, hey, Ninja, bam, I'm crushing it. Yeah, I get it. But there are going to actually be a lot of people, and I've seen it before. I saw it in 2017. I saw it during the bull run of 2020, 21. People are like, I'll just throw a little bit of money at it. I'll just throw a little bit of money at it. That's what they say when they pass by a slot machine. Now I'll just throw a little money at it. See if Lady Luck hits me. You can actually make a lot of money investing in crypto the right way. I don't know if you know that. As a matter of fact, if all of you guys believe that, there's a way of investing in crypto, whether it be long-term cycles investing or specific trading algos that you could actually tap into and understand the cycles, not only the cryptocurrency cycle, but the cycle of new coins coming on and getting a hold of them before they go onto exchanges. There's all these different ways where you actually don't lose. Type 1 if you agree with that. Type 1 if you're like, yep, there's a way. I've learned all my lessons the hard way. I'm not going to buy those crap coins. I'm not going to blow my money. I'm only going to put my money into things that explode in price, right? Now, look, I want to share some things about Fartcoin, and then we're going to go over some things about Bitcoin and XRP. If you guys own Bitcoin or XRP, please do me a favor. Let's fire up the algorithm in the right direction, steer it away from Fartcoin, because right now there are about to be a lot of people that go, I should buy Fartcoin. And I'm like, you are nuts. Like, who in the heck would buy Fartcoin? Shut up. All right, here we go. So we've read the about page. Now, think about this. The markets right now, because you're like, well, how can something go up so fast? Well, it's because it's on very few exchanges, all right? It's on Uniswap, eToro, OpenOcean, and OKX. Essentially, we're in Decentraland right now. To give you an idea of the volume, Uniswap Base has the highest volume right now at $6.7 million. Now, I want to remind you, this is a useless token. I know I'm going to piss off somebody somewhere because they're like, no, I read a white paper. Copy, there's white papers everywhere. Someone is buying that, and probably most likely from the dev team. I mean, there's unicorn farts now, there's fairy dust coins and all this stuff. They have no real world purpose. When you switch over and you think, okay, what would be better? Because this is the thing, this is the alluring thing, and I've done it myself, and I have made money, but you got to understand when to get out, because these things definitely collapse, all right? And there's a point in which this one is going to collapse. Actually, if you look at it right now, just the market cap on this coin is, stand by, where's my market cap? It's big. Come on now. Why am I missing this? All of a sudden, I was just looking at it. It's something huge. It's like 900 million. It's absolutely insane to me. Let's do this. I'm going to type it in. Fart is this is where we're at. It's where we're at. I guarantee you there is some silence at dinner tables this week. Like, what did you do? I just invested in Fartcoin. That's all you heard. Mom? Dad? Anything? Yeah, but they're making money right now. The market cap right now is 679 million. To give you an idea, the scope of one of the coins, the crazy speculative coins that I just put some money into, and a lot of people in Ninja Nation put money into, crazy speculative. Like, be careful. The one thing, it's a lending coin, right? And it's got a market cap of like $78 million. Dev team, very hard to track. We're trying to find out all this kind of crazy stuff about it, but it's a very speculative bet. But it actually has right now a way to stake, a way to lend. It's actually got a lot of stuff going for it. It's building, it's setting up its own node system. It's going to have its own network. This has literally nothing, but because of the catchy name and all the craziness, this is what gets the attention, but it's not getting a ton of attention. So people need to first lesson you need for free. You need to step away from the percentage of gain. So today, Fartcoin is up 64% today. Okay, can you make money? Sure, if you bought early today and sold, the volume is dropping throughout the day. Another thing is you have to separate the percentage gain with the amount sold. There's not a ton of fart coins being sold right now, so there's not a lot of volume. That's something any good investor with a grain of salt is going to look at. Like, how liquid is this market? Can I buy it today, and will there be a buyer for it tomorrow? Okay, this can all come crashing down. A lot of this, of course, is all about humor, right? So the dev team, this is like a pet rock. Type 2, if you remember what a pet rock was. No joke. Somebody had this great idea. I'm going to take a rock, put it in a box, call it a pet, and some crazy person's going to buy it. And a lot of people weren't crazy, but they bought it as a novelty, right? Hey, look, a pet rock. See, Susie, I told you I'd get you a pet. Now you got a rock. And I get it. I mean, this is where a lot of people are. But the scary thing is, a lot of people are going to speculate on these kind of things. They're going to forget about them, and then they're going to lose big when the crash comes. And there is a downturn in the markets. Now, are we in an up cycle? Absolutely. Can we see Fartcoin go higher? Sadly enough, you can on vaporware. And if you wanted to put a little bit in there and you run it up, sell it, buy it at a certain point, sell it, and then you're running with the casino's money. All right, cool. That's definitely a way to trade, right? That's definitely a strategy. Okay. Anytime you're buying something at a price down here and you're selling it up here, I don't care who you are, you're crushing it. All right. No matter what the percentage gain is. However, there are a lot of people, and this is where it gets dangerous. I saw this in 2017. A lot of these coins start running. And what happens is it's sort of a joke and you're playing with it, but then you start making money and the dopamine is just firing off in your brain. All of a sudden you're like, oh, what if I put just a little bit more? Or a little bit more, or you hold on to those gains, you keep rolling them over and they're getting bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden the bottom falls and it tanks. I don't want to see that with people. So let's talk about Bitcoin and XRP. If you've never been into crypto, please stay away from Fartcoin. Unless you put 10 cents into it and you're putting $100 into Bitcoin or XRP, don't touch it. Don't touch it. On a percentage basis, it should be like, I mean, I can't even believe I'm saying it. Like, don't buy it. I would not buy it, but you can't deny these gains, right? But there's just not a lot of volume there. And we're talking about, again, DEX. We're talking about decentralized exchanges. It's not as liquid as you think it is. So today, and I'll put links down if you want to learn about crypto and how to invest in it safely. And if you want to learn technical analysis, I've got courses for that. We got courses for everything because, well, to be honest with you, we're becoming very successful in this space. I'm not going to lie, because we're putting out good material. And people keep recommending it to other people. So that, quite frankly, is it. I don't have any reviews. I don't lie to people about reviews. We teach people how to safely invest. If they've never learned about crypto for the first time, then we teach people how to trade safely. We teach fundamentals and technical analysis. And then a lot of it's risk mitigation. So Bitcoin, now think about this. You got Fartcoin, no news. They're talking about, blowing wind and all that kind of stuff. XRP is actually crushing it when it comes to destroying regulators that are trying to stop them, and their price is exploding, right? We also know that they just came up with a massive stablecoin, RLUSD. They're going to be coming up with the Euro version soon, and before you know it, they're going to have an Asian version, and they're going to be going crazy. And there's going to be so much more liquidity, not only on that platform, but also there's going to be a lot of burn happening. Then the supply of XRP is going to continue to get smaller and smaller. Then you switch over to Bitcoin. And XRP, companies are vying for the first ever ETF, which is going to bring in tons of buying power. Then you've got Bitcoin, right? You've got companies like Michael Saylor's company trying to buy up all the Bitcoin in the world. You've got the incoming president saying, hey, I want to buy up Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. You've got states, 3 different states, I believe, in this country, Texas being one of them, I believe, wanting to buy Bitcoin and own Bitcoin, okay? Russia has opened the floodgates on mining Bitcoin. The facts are there. You cannot deny it. These have real world cases. But in this next bull run, you're going to see some stupid coins make money because people are going to buy them as a joke. Well, let me ask you this. When you're in the grocery store or you're in the gas station, right, and you stand right next to the teller and you're about to hand them your 20 bucks, hopefully you're filling your whole tank. I mean, anyone that puts just 20 bucks in their tank, you need to learn money management because you're just burning time. You got to come right back after 20 bucks is gone. My point being is you're looking at all the junk, the crap there. How many of you just go, who buys this crap? Type 3 if you think that. Like, who buys all this crap? You know, little story. I actually knew the guy through another guy. They made those little glass vials, little rose in it. You guys ever remember those? Say 5 if you do. Type 5 if you remember that. I know the guy that made that. He sold them for millions and millions and millions of dollars. And you know, all they are is just a cheap crack pipe. But the guy saw a need. You know, and the fact is, there's just total crap sitting in front of there. And the thing is those are made in my hometown. The guy's now in prison. Weird. But you've got an opportunity right here. Don't pass it up. Don't buy a crappy coin. Look at real world, you know, uses. You know, a long time in 2017 when I started digging for coins that had amazing use cases, really smart team members. And I think I might, I can't say it yet. I mean, we're digging like crazy on this one coin, $78 million market cap. That's been sitting around and being developed for, honestly, that blockchain's been being developed since 2014, 2015. And they're still working on it. And it's still growing. And it's one of those hidden ones, those gems, you know, I hope. But the thing is I'm not going out crazy and putting a bunch of my net worth into it. I'm putting less than 1% into that one. You know, I've got a couple other speculations that I'm working on right now too, but I'm not running out and buying Fartcoin. Yeah, so if anyone, now, honestly, guys, just tell me, if anyone's bought Fartcoin and made money, type 10. And if you type 10, I'm not going to joke. Like, congratulations. Just be really careful because you get caught in that trap, you keep too much money into it, and before you know it, it's gone. So start pulling profits because you never know. Now, could it go tomorrow 10,000%? Heck yeah, it can, because there's a sucker born every day. We've had tulip manias, which a lot of people call Bitcoin, but they just don't know about Bitcoin because Bitcoin's not a tulip mania. See, the tulip mania made a lot of money because of the perception. People thought that tulips are going extinct, so they become rare, like art or fine wine. That's not the case. Bitcoin is rare because there's only so much of it because the code is extremely simple. Only this many are going to be made forever. And every time a halvening happens, half the rewards are kicked out. And as people keep buying and demand accelerates, we know where the price is going over the long term. There's going to be corrections. But the fact of the matter is, this stuff like Fartcoin, straight up gambling. I'd highly suggest not doing it. But that's just me. If you agree with that, type I agree. If this is sound advice, just let me know down below. But that's what I want to do. I want to teach people to be successful, not failures. I've failed enough in my life, so I combine the failures in my courses with the success. If you want to learn how to invest in cryptocurrency safely and easily from your own home, the course is down below. Bitcoin and XRP 101 Accelerator. If you want to learn trading, it's the Crypto Trader Pro course. And then don't forget how to learn a Trezor. But the courses teach you all that stuff anyway. So teaches you everything. So I hope you got something from this. Let's see where Fartcoin goes. Do me a favor real quick. Type down your best guess for the price of Fartcoin in the next 365 days. I'm curious to see what you guys think. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.